There are many doors at Greenwich House, and through each pass all sorts. People looking for wellness, or for creativity, or simply for a way to connect. And they find what they are looking for in a strong and growing community. This past year has been an extraordinary one of building and preparing new doors to meet the urgent and diverse needs of our neighbors. At our flagship building, the Barrow Street Nursery School has resumed full-scale community events.
There's parent-teacher cocktails, there's volunteer events. So it's well beyond the education of your child. It's really building a community.
Next year, Barrow Street Nursery will spread into new space to better support our young learners.
Just more space really means that we can diversify and meet the needs of more people.
To make sure more young people walk through the doors of the Youth Community Center, we have expanded partnerships with local schools.
I think after school is a very important part of a child's day.
I like YCC because it has lots of classes.
I went here as a kid, so it's super nostalgic, and getting to see them every week is really important to me.
At YCC, kids are free to be their most authentic selves. We are creating new and preserving existing doors for our arts programs. Progress has been made on the campaign to preserve and modernize the Pottery's iconic historic building.
Places like Greenwich House put us in this wonderful third place where we're all coming together to learn, to create, to support one another.
The Pottery is opening its doors into a new community space in Chelsea.
It just shaped me as a ceramicist because there's been so many amazing teachers that I have taught there. I feel really grateful to have been able to study with.
Expanding beyond its own doors, the music school is embedding programs in Brooklyn and the East Village and with our partners at the Grand Street Settlement.
So this is what it's always gonna be in salsa. Beautiful, that's it, that's how they go. Blah, blah.
Our Older Adult Center network continues to thrive at the West Beth Community Center. Our doors are now open on Saturdays.
I was so fortunate that West Beth Center opened up here. I thought I had died and gone to heaven, and I'm not really a dramatic person.
As an older person, you tend to be by yourself, and that is not a good thing. There must be this connection from one to another.
Our Center for Resiliency and Wellness is expanding mental health services to 11 older adult centers throughout the city.
You're going for bingo, you're going for a $2 lunch, but then you can also go into that office at 2 o'clock and talk to that nice person for 45 minutes. There's so many facets to this program that people can access it in a way that feels less stigmatizing.
I probably wouldn't have been able to continue on with the counseling that I've been getting if it hadn't been for Greenwich House.
Our neighbors, young and old, need more mental health support. To meet those needs, the Center for Resiliency and Wellness has more than tripled trauma-informed services and expanded care for survivors of domestic and gender-based violence at the city's family justice centers. We've redesigned family and childhood play centers and have provided more bilingual services.
Pero es también importante para poder dar terapia en español, poder dar terapia para alguien que se ve como yo.
And we are expanding, opening new doors for these services with the center moving into a new and dedicated space with 11 treatment rooms for in-person services.
There's gonna be more space for everybody, but also more opportunities. When I say space, I don't mean only physical, I mean space to grow.
With feedback from our community, the Methadone Maintenance Treatment Program reopened its doors as the Greenwich House Center for Healing. To reflect our commitment to compassionate care, empowerment, and positive change, we now offer tailored, person-centered care via home visits and hepatitis C treatments. And in 2024, we add 6 new on-site medical facilities.
The expansion will be great for the community. It's good for networking, helping people get to the right place where they need to get. Makes it easier for them on their recovery goals.
It's never been done before, where a methadone clinic actually came to the home of a client. It's about taking care of your essential self.
Does anyone have any questions about that feature?
The center here is relatively new, and I found out about it right away, and I've been using it ever since. It's an incredible resource.
And after 1 year, the Lifelong Skills and Opportunity Center has not only thrived, it has already expanded. From older adults to those recovering from trauma or substance use disorder, to meeting the needs of New York's new asylum-seeking population, we have helped connect job seekers and lifelong learners to build their skills and seize new opportunities.
I had not worked for an organization that had so many different opportunities for someone. You know, you can get mental health services or you can take a pottery class. They've all been built up in a way that is addressing the need that people are saying they have. This is a place for everyone.
To meet the needs of our neighbors and frontline workers who provide these essential services, it is often necessary to advocate in the hallways and doorways of power. And over the past year we have, in our fight for fair wages for human service workers, harm reduction initiatives, advocacy for New York's older adult population, and more. Through the doors of Greenwich House, you will find wellness, creativity, and connection. Come in and help us continue to build better neighborhoods and a stronger community.